Good afternoon. Before we begin today, I do have a brief comment about the tragic um, events in San Antonio last evening. Last evening, 46 people died. At last reports that we had, 46 people died in the back of a semi trailer in San Antonio, Texas. These people were en route from the border inland to the United States to seek a better life. This should never have occurred. Should never have occurred. There are proper ways to enter this country, always have been, always will be proper ways to enter this country. My administration has pledged to secure the border. That process is underway. The events, the event that happened last night must stop. We must stop the flood of immigrants at our border. My administration is doing the very best it can to continue border wall construction and legally to secure the border. Like I said, there are legal ways to enter this country. It's been that way since this country has been around. I think I've said this before. Some of us have immigrants who've come to this country from other countries and entered the proper way. We need to start entering this country the proper way. We don't need to lose any more lives. This must come to an end. I would also, under my administration, pledge the full support of the Department of Justice and of Immigration uh, in any assistance that the state of Texas needs in this very tragic event last evening in San Antonio. Well, what we're here today to talk about is something that's very, very important. And coming up with school coming up in just the next few weeks, it sounds like it's been a short summer, and it really has. It's just it's about another 6 weeks before uh, school teachers start reporting back. One of the one of the big things going back to school is child nutrition. One of my memories growing up as a child in Dallas is going to school every day and having this little, I remember this very distinctly, having this green little money pouch and popping out the 25 cents that it cost to get a lunch. My parents uh, made sure that I didn't go without a meal, without lunch, without proper nutrition. We're in a different time now, a different age now. The latest statistics show that many families rely on um, uh, child nutrition programs, school nutrition programs to help keep their kids fed. 1 in 7 families rely on this assistance, and nearly half of all mothers struggle through what's called food insecurity. We're suffering through that right now with summer going on. Oftentimes, um, during the summer, uh, mom or dad's off to work, and sometimes it's up to the child if they're old enough, if they're not in daycare or childcare or anything like that, to fend for themselves. And oftentimes that's hard to come by. Schools, I know in my hometown, there in Texas, they they provide free lunches for the kids. But where does this come from? And how is that provided? One of the biggest uh, things about this program is the expenses. Everything costs money. This program costs money. Um, but we have to take care of our youth. We have to do that. Um, Food insecurity not only uh, it's out there, 1 in 7 families deal with it, but it also leads to um, mental illness, depression, and suicide. And we've talked a lot about mental illness here this summer with all the mass shootings going on. And thank goodness the last bill, the gun control bill that was just signed, has provisions for mental health funding in it. So that's so important. So today, I'm happy to sign a measure uh, that will extend the free lunch program for another 3 months. Now, I know it's just 3 months. Here we are in the height of summer. It is my intention, my administration, to do what we can to lobby Congress to see that we get an extension on this program to make it all school year. Um, our children really need our help. And looking back, I can say we've had a very successful school year. Uh, Unlike the year beforehand, where a lot of it was remote learning and it was very, very difficult. We had a very good school year, and part of that was because of nutrition. You can never underestimate the importance of childhood nutrition in our students. That's one of the things. Former First Lady, one of her big programs was child nutrition. Even uh, led to the formation of a seasonal garden there at the White House. And so it's a very, very important thing. And this measure, while it's only temporary, and I'm going to see that we work to make this a permanent fixture in our nation. While it's only temporary, it will go a long ways in helping with that food insecurity. So let's go ahead and make this law. All right. Let's go ahead. Here we go. And there you go. It is now law, and I hope that this actually helps our children. Like I said, we're going to do the best we can to make this a permanent fixture in public schools. Thank you all very much.